I was blind, now I shine. I was blind, but now I shine. That's what we're talking about on this morning. It is a Sunday sermon trailer. Sunday sermon trailer. Can't miss it. You got to get it. I was blind. I don't know about you, but there's been some times in which I have been blind, but now I shine. Now I shine. Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And of course, I got a word for you on this morning. And this morning, as you know, always on Friday, I always kind of give you a trailer of the message on Super Bowl Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday. Make sure now that you wear your favorite team's jersey, or you don't have to. If you got a team like mine, I will not be wearing the Cowboys jersey. I won't. I'm just sorry. I'm going to wear the Seattle's jersey if I can find the one that I had back when Russell was in the Super Bowl and lost it. And lost it. Yeah. Yeah. Couldn't believe that. Still bothered by that play. Didn't give Beast the ball. But what can you say? It's all over now. But good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Man. I was blind, now I shine. I was blind, but now I shine. That's what we're talking about on this morning. Have you ever been in a place where you couldn't, I'm not sure where I am. How do I make it? How do I get through? Well, that's what this morning's man is about, to give you a trailer as to what do you do with that white stick with the red tip in your life? What do you do with that white stick with the red tip and you just can't seem to find your way? You already know. Good morning, Ramona. How are you on this morning? Vaughn, how are you on this morning? Gerald is in the house. Hey, Gerald, we got a video, you and the brother that is connected to the church because it's part of our whole connection card. It's part of our whole connection card. You already know. Let me. You can't even always. There we go. That's the better way. But at any rate, we got to do that, Joe. We got to get that. Fawn, how are you on this morning? Dawn, how are you on this morning? Denise, how are you on this morning? If it's your first, second, or third time joining us, let us know who you are, where you are, so the Manna fam can shout you out. So the Manna fam can shout you out. Carolyn, how are you on this morning? Diane, how are you on this morning? Verena, how are you? Jewel, how are you? Deacon Joe, how you doing on this morning? Elder Mobley, how are you? Linda, how are you? Where's your mom on this morning? How about that? Good morning. Brother Nesbitt is in the house. Deborah's in the house. Anna is in the house. Deborah Dorsey is in the house as well. Joelle, how are you guys doing? Have you ever been to a place where you say, you know what, I can't quite see my way. I was blind, now I shine. I was blind, now I shine. That's what this morning's manna is about. It is a trailer for the sermon on this coming Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Now, remember, this is a fantastic Sunday to make your connection card come alive. How many of you have that? Put that in the chat area. You got your connection card, you're actually using it. Pasha, how are you on this morning? Erica Lynn, how are you? My spiritual daughter is in the house. Elder Jan is in the house. Cynthia is in the house. Dan, the man, is in the house. Leaving back to go home. That's right. Been there long enough. How about that, Dan, the man? Sharice, how are you on this morning? Francine is in the house, back in the Midwest, been all over the East Coast. Good morning, Ella. How are you on this morning? Give me some more hellos in here right now. Ella Mobley is in the house as well. You know what? I was blind, but now I shine. How have you ever been in a situation I can't quite see my way? I got my white stick with the red tip, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to where I'm trying to get to. Well, that's what this morning's manna is all about. So, yeah, let's jump right into the manna on this morning. How about that? Let's do that right about.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day.
Here we go. I was blind, now I shine. Here's the text. John 9:25. The NIV translation, follow along in the version of your choice. He replied, blind man talking, whether he is a sinner or not, I don't know. One thing I do know, I was blind, but now I see. I don't know whether he was a sinner or not. This is the blind man talking to the Pharisees. They are confronting him about what is taking place near the temple, and now this blind man now can see. Now, his parents says he's of age, you can tell him, and they're really upset about this whole thing because Jesus has healed him and he was born blind. So they're trying to track down the origin of his blindness. They connect it to sin. The Pharisees try to trap him with questions and theology. They want an argument. They want to go into a debate. His response is this. Here's the context. He gives his testimony. He doesn't know all the answers, but he knows his life is different. The transformation becomes undeniable evidence of Jesus' power, and he's pushing back on what they're coming at him with concerning Jesus. Three things I want you to get as a result of this text. The first is this: changed life. A changed life, a life changer. A credible witness doesn't just talk about Jesus, they show what Jesus has done. Transformation turns your story into proof. I was blind, now I shine. I was doing this, that, and the other, but now I don't. Here we go. Second thing, Christ-centered. This blind man doesn't get caught up into the religious debate, the noise. We see it right now. We see Christian nationalism. We see all of these kinds of things just popping off. Over the top conservative Christians who are saying even Democrats can't be saved. Really? He didn't get into all of that debate, though. He keeps it simple and points everything back to Jesus, as it should be. I was blind, but now I shine. Third thing I want you to get is the commitment level. The commitment level. Even when pressure comes and rejection hits, and they go to his parents and they go and try to find and trap him, because this thing of being blind since birth and now you can see, we got to figure it out. But he doesn't yield. He doesn't bend under pressure. All he says is, I was blind, but now I shine. So what's your takeaway this morning? Your takeaway is this: when Jesus changes you, your life becomes a testimony. What's your testimony? You already know. I was blind, but now I shine. Let's shine today. Let your light so shine that men will see his good works and give glory unto God. You are a city upon a hill. You're salt that still has its savor. You were blind, but now we can shine. The Lord be with you today. His face shine upon you, give you peace. See you Super Bowl Sunday with the rest of the message. Make sure you use that connection card and bring somebody with you. God bless you. Bye now. Share the manna. Don't keep it to yourself.